ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ life, you know, everything things sweet, everything. Just went swimming pool and wanted to dive in the swimming pool, but larimo edgy kini ẹ. So, tí wọ́n bá fún ẹni yẹn ní visa America, a máa rò pé kí ló dé gan, kíní gan, you know. Ẹlòmíì náà ó ti ń wá ọmọ tipẹ́. Ọlọ́run wá padà, ó ti Ọlọ́run kí ló dé, mo dẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ máa lọ sí ṣòru, máa ṣàdúrà, mo gbàwẹ̀, I pray, I fast, I ṣe kíní kan. Ọlọ́run á wò pé okay, ó ti bú mi, wàhálà ẹ̀ ti pọ̀ jù, ó yá gbà. Ó wá dijọ́ labour, ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ wá lọ sí. Whatever any one of us is going through, anyone that is listening now, both justice and anti-justice, whatever we are going through, nǹkan yẹn ká ti ń béèrè fún Ọlọ́run láti jọjọ́ yìí tí ò ti ṣe fún wa. Ẹ máa ká máa sọ fọ́lọ́run pé àsìkò tó máa tẹ́ Ọlọ́run lọ́rùn ni kò ṣe fún mi. Ẹ máa ká máa gbàgbé ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. It is a spirit that directed that question, because I know a lot of us here right now. There's something we have been praying for, asking for, doing this, doing that. But Ọlọ́run ló mọ ìdí tí ò ṣe tí ì ṣe. Nígbà tásìkò yẹn bá tó, àsìkò tó máa bá yín lára mu, tí ò ní fi kan gbà kan lọ́wọ́ wa, nìkan lọ́run ṣe fún wa.
Adura.
Training justice for Mohbad, we are going to get it, but a máa fi pin tán. Tí àwọn ìtàn tá fẹ́ pa yẹn ò bá tí ì tó.
Tọ́lọ́run ò bá tí ì pa ilẹ̀ together. To an extent bí a lè má tí get it right.
Please, let us be patient when we are seeking for something, even though a máa ń kánjú. But let us remember that God time is always the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I remember a lady. Mr. Chris, sorry, you're going to talk. I'll give you that for please.
No problem.
I remember a lady. Last year, I saw her on Instagram. She was pregnant, black lady like this. She was pregnant, her tummy big. You know, I just saw her, just one of you just see somebody like that. The person's, yeah, I think the way they tagged that reel was that her first pregnancy, like, you know, that was her, and she's already in her 50s or something like that, and she has a very good job. Shortly after, maybe weeks later, I just saw RIP. Oku. Huh? I now had to go. People know this person I'm talking about. I now had to go, and I was now reading her story. Obviously, it was the pregnancy that pied her. You understand? Assuming Kolonya, she, you know, maybe God knows that, I will say God, that it is during pregnancy and when she's about to give birth or during her last trimester that she's going to leave the world, if she ever. And so she lived. She clocked 50-something. Assuming Koko Loyu, she probably will not buy. Why am I saying this? I'm saying it because if God did not grant her desire and she's still alive, she will be going up and down, saying, oh, why? But maybe there are some kind of prayers you will pray to God and God will just say, okay, but you know, this is what, they may not tell her, but in you know, so many things that is happening in our lives, that we will be wondering, why is it not happening this way? Why? No, it's only God that knows why it's not happening this way, why it is happening this way. And it's only God that has the final say. I've said it about this justice for Mohbad. We all have what is operating in our mind. I've said it. If peradventure, which I don't know, they do not tell us this is what by Mohbad. By the time this case is ending, as in final, we've gotten to the last straw, we will all be able to know what truly by Mohbad. A lie. Go and write it down. All of us will be able to know what really pied Mohbad. It is just common sense, because you are evidentially, we are seeing how it is all being played out. How it is all being played out. Then you will use your common sense to say, àrùn ojú rèé now. Àrùn ojú rèé now. Definitely, in Koba Ilopa Mohbad. We are going to get to that stage. And having to know that is justice for Mohbad already. It is justice for him. Because we know the truth. And that is why all measures is being frustrated for us to understand what is really happening. Because Baba saying, Bele, this is the way out, this is the way out. All measures to frustrate all these things is ongoing. So that this justice do not eventually come to pass. But it will, but how it will is what I don't know. But it will in due course. Okay? So I want to just say one story about one man. The man is somebody I know very well. He was so poor as a young person. In fact, he used to come and borrow money to train his children from my mother. The first time this man had a car, people were laughing at him. You know when? Because he wanted to, he moves with people that are doing well. You understand? But his life is just not worthy of, to show off. He bought Volkswagen eventually one time. But because his friends had driver, he now went to get a driver for Volkswagen. And Volkswagen is sucking so. No need to get a driver because the owner, they are the one that suffer. In Volkswagen, you will be the one to climb down if you are sitting at the back. You are more or less the one suffering, and the space for the owner is Yani. So the driver will be driving the car and will be receiving fresh air. Meanwhile, the owner is sweating at the back, and it's not really that rich. It's not rich at all. It's poor. But because his friends, when they go to places, they have driver. He now went to. In the end, to cut the story short, one day he came to my mom, and my mommy now told him, I said, life will lele. Why do you have a driver, Gono? You always borrow money, and you have driver. In fact, sometimes he will say that he has borrowed money from his driver to buy fuel. You understand? So why? Why do you have a driver? It makes no sense. Just don't have a driver anymore. So he confessed to my mom then that because his friends, when they go to places, they come with driver. So he now said, you are the one using handkerchief and all those things. It doesn't make any sense. It's just nonsense. He went past that moment, and his children, one became doctor. Borrow, no feel no more. He told the doctor, he told Shisha Pelu, oil and gas, whatever, those people that work with NNPC. And today, the first house, when people say they are doing housewarming ceremony, it's from the age of 30-something, people do it till 50-something. You understand? 30, 40 mainly, then 50 no. When you are getting to 60, 70, nobody congratulates you for a house anymore because they think you should be long due for that. Just like going to university at the age of 60, 70, even 40, sometimes people say, but talkers of 60, 70, because they will believe that, where were you when your mates were? The man built his first house. He didn't just build it anywhere. The children bought him land in Lekki. Then come and see the house he built. It's not a mansion, no. It's just this 5-bedroom house, modestly furnished with their mother. Then they brought nice Lexus, a Yokon for the two of them. They don't have anything to do again in life. Their children, they are working. Doctor logo. There are people that are taking care of presidents. Their life is so, the man's life, ó máa dùn ju ọjọ́ àárọ̀ ẹ lọ. Àní ẹ gbàdúrà ẹni kọjú alẹ́ yín kó sún yín ju òwúrọ̀ lọ. Àwọn yẹn gógán làdúrà. The man suffered from 1 year old till age 60 something, they know him as a borrower. Ó máa ń yá owó fi ra epo sí mọ́tò. He borrows money, you will lend him, you will borrow money for school fees. But thank God he invested in his children. Àwọn ọmọ yẹn, wọ́n wá ti gbé àwọn òbí wọn. He be taking everybody that were greater than him then. They are admiring the man. They are admiring him. On the day of my mother's 80th birthday 2 years ago, he was there. He was at that party. If you see him, you won't know that he is older than my mom. He looks younger than my mom. That is how life is. So, what am I saying? When God is for you and the time that God has written for you, please key into that time. Don't run faster than destiny. Can I shock you people? Do you know that the journey of Mo, assuming assuming Mo did not follow Naira Marley, possible. Because he wanted to make it. But he wanted to jade sita to try and make it in life. Because he sees he comes from a family where poverty, as if they had contract with poverty. He wanted to make it. If he didn't move with Naira Marley, there's possibility that more will not be. He wouldn't have come across all these Jagbajantis women and even Wunmi. He won't come across her. He won't have anything to do with many of the people he had in his life that led him to his early grave. Aside that, all the bukata on his head at the age of 26, imagine, we were told there were 15 people living in that house, in that Lekki, with a 26-year-old boy. Please, my firstborn is 27, to God be the glory, in a bit. I do not see I can't even imagine, aside her dogs, you understand, I can't imagine even my own money. Are you making sense for me? Because I still feel she's a baby. Yeah, she's independent now. She's done from university. But imagine her having to take care of 15 people. Mo was doing that. He had the responsibility of 15 people. Aside that, he had the father and the mother. A boy that is just 26 years old. Ejokokero Omoye was forced to run faster than destiny. If you are not learning anything from these fights and this journey that we are all in, that this boy that we are all seeking to know what took his lifestyle and what he went through during his lifetime is something that we all as parents should learn from. That we shouldn't allow that happen to our children. Omoye usare koja kadara to make all his family okay. Tomoye ò bá rìnrìn yẹn kò ní tí kù sí. I want us every time Tabati Ronú Mo started with that, he has told some things. At least there should be a reason why Sam Larry was after him. There should be a reason. They had that phone. They couldn't carry it to police.
Where is my phone? Is it when you kill me finish that you be posting all everything that is there? Where is my phone?
Those things that came out, those posters that was leaked.
You want to be posting everything there after you have killed me, Abi?
Yes. That is exactly what is going on, Lagata. That's exactly what is going on.
And what happened? They started posting some videos, some pictures, some throwback. Wow.
I know they said it to us that voice note that was leaked that totally was against me. They said it was Wunmi's friend that leaked it. Later it was Ayaz. I think it was that one that was talking against Wunmi. They said it's his girlfriend that leaked that voice note.
It was this guy. My C's girlfriend. Chidima. It was Chidima that posted.
Yes.
I wanted to say something, Lagata. Seeing all these issues spiritually, if you have to just think deeper and go in spirit, to me, it's like Mama Mohbad is Aje, and she promised that none of his children or her children will make it in life. They won't make it. Then she need to take that person away.
Mr. King, can I buttress you? There are three Agbawo in this case. Iya Mohbad, Wunmi, and Iya Wunmi herself. But Wunmi is the spiritually guaranteed.
That's what I'm thinking. Because those times you do watch those Nigerian movie, Agbaje, we always take away everything away from his own child, his own children, that they will not make it in life. So if you move that job, exactly. Exactly.
Our children not cross their paths, those people, including people in Team Wunmi.
Mr. King,
Yes, Nagata.
Orí fóònù mọ́ báyìí. Orí fóònù mọ́ ìyá Mohbad. Orí fóònù mọ́ lọ́wọ́ báyìí.
Yeye, owó tí ìyá Mohbad gbà kò lè jẹ́ kó ṣe anything because tó bá ṣe mistake bought out anything ó máa gbàbẹ̀ lọ wọ́n lè pa torí ọmọ ẹ̀ wọ́n lè pa tẹ̀lé ọmọ ẹ̀ exactly nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ at the end of the day nìyẹn because ẹ rí gbogbo àwọn information yìí tó ń wáyé yìí pé ìyá Mohbad ò lè bọ́ ta ikú wà lẹ́yìn àwọn tó jẹ́ pé.
so kò sí tó lè sọ story fún mi gbáwó lẹ gbọ́ náà sí everybody.
àwọn tó jẹ́ pé àwọn tó wà lẹ́yìn ìyá Mohbad àwọn tó máa pa ní so ó kò tí bó ṣe fẹ́ sọ.
Can they do all this forensic and find out people he called the last moment?
But they cannot do it without some primary information. Okay, go ahead.
They don't need the physical phone to do anything. Like I said earlier, the legal team are on it. So,
calm down, torí gbogbo ara mi ti dùn aṣọ ṣe ló dà pé gbogbo inú ti ń bí mi mo ti fẹ́ máa sọ̀rọ̀ pé ìyá Mohbad again.
àwọn rò pé physical phone.
From the day I saw that Mama Mohbad interview where she was crying and tears was not coming out, that's why I know that woman yìí ògbólógbòó ni inú acting.
Àjẹ́ ó yẹ kó fi ìgbálẹ̀ kí gbogbo Nàìjíríà kó gbálẹ̀ dání kó fi lù pa.
Sẹ́ẹ̀rí ìyá Mohbad ó wà monitoring fún wọn because any movement tó bá move wọ́n tẹ̀lé wọ́n monitor ẹ̀ ní so kò sí bó ṣe fẹ́ burst out anything mọ́ so ó wà lọ́wọ́ kan.
Yeye, that woman's mouth is sharp o. You see the she dey do. That woman there, that woman that gbà, she'll say ẹ̀fẹ̀ ńlá. Don't carry word wey no go kick him.
Wọ́n monitor ẹ̀ ní anything tó bá máa sọ àwọn náà máa sọ fún un.
mo fẹ́ kí gbọ́rọ̀ ẹ̀ kí n máa lọ because òun ló ọmọ ẹ̀ ló kú kó má dàbí pé ó káyọ̀ mi ń jókòó gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ àbúrò ẹ̀ obìnrin yẹn ni máa ń gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn because dàpọ̀rí yẹn pé ìyẹn ni máa ń gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀.
Yeye tí ìyá Mohbad bá jáde lọ́jọ́ kan tó bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ máa monitor ẹ̀ pé ṣé ó mọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ sọ kò mọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ sọ ó máa ń tètè jábọ́ wọ́n máa ń control ẹ̀ ni o ó máa ń tètè jábọ́ wọ́n máa ń sọ bàbá pé kí ni kò fi lọ ó máa ń tètè jábọ́ because wọ́n control ẹ̀ ni anything tó bá máa sọ báyìí wọ́n control ẹ̀ ni.
Ìyá Lọ́ládé na all those ones they paid Abosede pass Josie Ìyá Lọ́ládé ló ń dalé mi rú Ìyá Lọ́ládé ló ń dalé mi rú na only wetin dey
But another thing again I see.
Gbogbo ṣe ń ṣe bíi pé kí bàbá Mohbad sì máa bá a sùn ni ìyẹn ni problem.
Another thing tí mo rí nígbà ìyá Mohbad ni pé woman yẹn ti ṣàṣẹ́wó rí ó dà pé ó ti ṣàṣẹ́wó rí àṣẹ́wó ti tẹ̀ ó dà pé wọ́n dún dòkúdò burúkú.
Ara ti ta ní Saki nínú sọ̀rọ̀.
Because the way she behaves.
Bàbá Mohbad ni ó rí ti láìkì bàbá Mohbad but àwọn kọ́kọ́ wà tí ó ní lára tó ń affect òun gan need cleansing òun gan ojú ti wà lára ẹ̀ bó ṣe wà yẹn.
honestly Yeye na true you talk.
Need cleansing.
First love ni ó jẹ́ kó máa love bàbá Mohbad.
Ọkùnrin tó lọ fẹ́ gbà yẹn máa yẹn ó dà pé ó tún ti fi àwọn nǹkan kan sí máa yẹn torí wọ́n ní
kí ni sí Ìyá Lọ́ládé nínú gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yìí gan.
nígbà táwọn tó máa tún ṣe babaláwo ni.
Torí
láyé
Ìyá
ìgbà kòtò ayé
Lọ́ládé ló
nìyẹn
dáràn nínú gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yìí.
kòtò ayé
Ìyá Lọ́ládé ló dáràn jù.
Ìyá Lọ́ládé àti Ìyá
Ìyá Lọ́ládé ó fẹ́ dalé mi rú aráyé o gbogbo Nàìjíríà Ìyá Lọ́ládé ló dalé mi rú.
problem ẹ pẹ̀lú Ìyá Lọ́ládé àti ìyá Primeboy ni pé ó bìí ó máa wọ obìnrin tó jẹ́ pé tó bá ti rí wọn pẹ̀lú bàbá Mohbad wọ́n bá bàbá Mohbad sùn ó dà pé ó mọ̀ pé bàbá Mohbad máa yẹn láìkó obìnrin so ó ní problem pẹ̀lú yẹn.
Bóyá bàbá kárì ju gbogbo àwọn tó
Baby
ti
watch her last video
lọ́wọ́
she say
wọn
ṣebí Josie ti fresh ó ti ṣe bó ṣe wù ó ti gbàgbé pé èmi ní ìpìlẹ̀ òun èmi ní first wife òun ló wá rọ̀ yàmọ̀.
mi ò gbọ́rọ̀ yàmọ̀ mi ò tiẹ̀ mọ́ wà ní ìgbọ́rọ̀ ẹ̀ ní tiẹ̀ ń gbọ́ rárá the only time tí mo gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ was in the beginning. You know those times that she came out first time said, but after that, then she started abusing people. Mi ò jókòó gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ rí. Mi fẹ́ because I don't want to say anything to her that will sound like I don't have empathy for everybody. Mi ò gbọ́rọ̀ ẹ̀ tí ẹ fẹ́ gbọ́. Àwọn èèyàn tó wá sọ fún mi pé ó ní ìyàwó Yeye wúyíwèé mẹ́rin ní ènìyàn.
Yeye wúyí.
She say ìyẹn tó máa rọjú ó máa rọjú báyìí ló ṣe máa rọjú tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ á máa rọjú.
And another thing Timo I don't like about that woman ni pé if you take a look of her very well she look disfigured the type of the head shape she carry ni mo bi tó ti rí orí yẹn tó dàbí UFO.
Only speech impediment.
But na how Mohbad resemble with face o Mohbad resemble that woman with face.
Yes.
But Mohbad head is better than that egg that look like a Scotch egg.
Nínú picture tí mo rí Mohbad nílẹ̀lẹ̀ the height bàbá Mohbad ga gan-an.
Àwọn èèyàn dẹ̀ wọ́n máa sọ pé wọ́n kúrú láwọn tí Wùnmí yẹn wọ́n ló kúrú kùkùté.
Bàbá Mohbad
wàláì wọ́n máa ń bu kó kúrú.
It's a 6 footer.
Oh my God.
It's a tall man. Which kúrú?
Bàbá ga o. Bàbá ga I know.
Wọ́n máa sọ pé
bàbá tó gùn yẹn bàbá yẹn gùn.
Obviously àwọn tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ pa ẹ̀wọ̀n tẹ̀ rírí wọn mọ́ ṣá.
Mi ò rò pé mo dé ṣọ́dà máa nìyẹn kà.
That's why Ìyá Mohbad is still in love with Baba Mohbad. Torí bí bàbá ṣe gùn ó dàbí bẹ́ẹ̀ ọ̀pá iṣẹ́ náà ṣe gùn.
Bàbá yẹn
Because ó máa like láti máa lá píópíó.
Mi rí Ìyá Mohbad lẹ́ẹ̀lẹ́ bọ̀ mi ò rò pé Ìyá Mohbad ga ńlẹ̀ o. Ìṣìtàn. Mi ò rò pé
Mohbad is tall. She looks tall. She will be tall normally like a type.
She looks like someone that would be my height or a bit taller.
Just a bit taller, but she's not a short person. I don't think she's a short person too.
She's just short.
But Yeye, even you two, you are not short now. Your height is still okay for.
I'm 5'4". 5'4". 5'4", but that is average. That's average height. You understand? So, but Papa Mohbad beside me is tall. He's a tall man.
Yes. But is he Mohbad is a pure Nigerian because she looks like a Somalian. If you take a good look of her face, for real, she looks like a Somalian. For real.
See, Mohbad justice for Mohbad.
Justice for Mohbad. Lagata, are you still here? Please, I want to suggest something. I want to say something. I don't know.
Continue.
Okay, this autopsy of Vetusha toxicology, is it possible that okay, that's good. But your result will see Jade. So possible during the examination, can they discover if they have used any chemical that can actually cause hindrances to an accurate
anything. Mosquito bad Mohbad enjoy everything Jade.
Very good, because these people they can do an undo. Just to hinder accurate results or to make the result fall on their own.
No, all those things will be. We are just talking from layman's understanding about what they do. Yeah, but they have insight and comprehensive understanding of what. So if there's anything that can, discuss or obstruct that what they are meant to do, they will say it. They are because of this and that. They will say it as they will say it as it is. That one is for sure. Because they are the one paying for that service.
Somebody
they are the one paying for that service. So in all of it, at least we are happy about one thing. They know what they are doing. You understand? They know what they are doing, and that's why I didn't come out to say anything because we don't have any updates. Now we have updates again. So we are waiting. Lagata, thank you so much. I know all of you are working so hard. I know that later you have to pay, but please continue to give us updates. That is what matters to us. And just truth. Do you understand? Truth. What is happening? Whilst I'm on Facebook, I always say and shaking. But you don't need it. Censor me. I've said it to you people. Don't think I mean it. Your peace of mind is paramount. After this justice for Mohbad, a lot of people, I don't know what they are going to do after this justice for Mohbad when they have created enemies here and there, fighting for no reason. Are you making sense for me? Please, as you are doing justice for Mohbad, face your business. Don't miss work. Don't lose your job. Do you understand? Because the truth still remains that Mo is gone. We are only seeking justice for him. Don't allow that affect your own destiny. You are alive, and all the mistakes that you can see happen to. I can say one thing about Lagata. At least I know Lagata's son. Lagata is like a mother. If Lagata is talking to his son, you will hear stuff like, I love you. Mo sonny, I mean, money. So don't all the things that we can see that are lapses in what happened to Mo. Please make sure you do those things to your children that are to make up for, so that we don't experience a thing like this again. There are so many lapses, but we can only use that to help our children. Do you get what I mean? We can use that to help our children. It is too late in the case of Mo. You know what I mean? So please, and your work, come do TikTok, seek justice for Mo, but do not, and I mean do not, at any time, leave yourself and say, oh, you are doing justice for Mo. You are depriving yourself of sleep. You are depriving yourself of working. You are depriving yourself of, the things you need to do to help your children live right. I want to everyone sílẹ̀. See, justice for Mohbad bá tán. Ààrẹ ẹni tí wọ́n máa bá jà o. Everyone sílẹ̀. Ẹ má dà wọ́n lóhùn. Ibi tẹ́ bá rí wọn tí wọ́n bá ń bú mi rẹ̀ jọ. Ẹ má sọ fún mi ò fẹ́ gbọ́. They have never been important and they can never be. Mi ò fẹ́ mọ̀ wọ́n. Mi ò mọ̀ wọ́n rí. Justice for Mohbad ló jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ àwọn all these people. And there's no reason for me to ever meet them nílé ayé. So ẹ gbàgbé ẹ face life ti yín o. Torí bẹ́ẹ̀ mi bá ṣe kúrò níbí báyìí sí, mo máa mú àti apple ice block. Mo máa lọ sí.
Yeye.
Màtújí máa lọ sí.
Yeye, you didn't tell me your birthday was when. I think I saw something on Facebook.
Birthday was April.
It was April now, but you have already given me gifts now. I was telling
I still want to dash you again.